Hello, my name is Nicolai from Norway, 17 years old.
Il fait partie des jeunes talents les plus prometteurs du tennis mondial. S'il est encore inconnu du grand public, à tout juste 17 ans, Nicolai Budkov Kjaer a déjà tout d'un futur grand. Issu d'une famille de sportifs de haut niveau, une mère nageuse dans l'équipe nationale norvégienne et un père cycliste, Nicolai a grandi dans un environnement favorable et une structure quasiment professionnelle.
I started with a fitness coach, a tennis trainer that travels with me all the time. So it's not a really big team, but it's a bigger team for me. I come from Norway, a small country, so we're not used to the big resources that the bigger countries have. So until this year, my dad has traveled with me all the time, so I'm all used to him being only him by my side. That him count as many people for me. He does the job that many people do.
We are a sport family. I have a wife which used to be a swimmer. I used to cycle with a guy who lives in Monaco, Tor Hushovd. That's more than 20 years ago, but we still love sports. So a lot of our life is, let's say, dedicated and enjoyable around sport. So like 5 years ago, we got a place very close to Monte Carlo Country Club, just up from the hard court. And we spend a lot of time down here. We're not pushing Nicolai, we managed to keep the balance. Of course, he gets to travel a lot with his coaches also, so we are there to kind of support him. But when you're 17, sometimes it's good to have the family who cares about you anyway. It's his blood, it's sort of, we love him no matter what he does, almost.
Bien entouré et talentueux, Nicolai est numéro 3 mondial junior, mais il a surtout remporté son premier tournoi chez les professionnels fin mars lors du futur d'Antalya, en Turquie. Il est ainsi devenu le plus jeune Norvégien à remporter un tournoi de cette catégorie depuis son idole Casper Ruud en 2016.
My fellow Norwegian Casper is inspired not just me but many Norwegians to start with tennis and play it and try to play on the big stages. It's not only my dream, but many from Norway try to copy what he's doing. We have practiced sometimes together. I hit with him many times now when he went to the final here in Monte Carlo, and we live quite close to each other in Norway. To have a fellow Norwegian top 10 and now top 6 and so many Grand Slams finals, and all he has achieved is unreal and a big motivation for me and many of the other Norwegians.
Pour l'heure, le jeune prodige est dans les temps de passage de son coéquipier norvégien et principale inspiration. Il a fait ses débuts chez les seniors en Coupe Davis en septembre contre le Pérou, avant de représenter à nouveau la Norvège contre la Lettonie, signant une victoire en 3 rencontres.
He's already had his Davis Cup debut, played 3 matches. He has also then represented Norway on the higher level. Casper Ruud, a big inspiration for Nicolai. Norway is not a big tennis country, so he gets to play quite a bit with Casper, and of course that's also motivational during the year. He sees where the level is. Casper is a top 5 player, top 6 player, and that's where the bar to measure yourself should be.
Jouer avec les plus grands joueurs est un plus dans le développement du jeune Norvégien. S'il côtoie Casper Ruud, il s'est également entraîné aux côtés de Daniil Medvedev, Andrei Rublev et Carlos Alcaraz.
You're a bit nervous when you get the call or the text that you're going to play with Carlos or any of the other guys. No, it was a great practice. He's such a nice guy and opens his arms in the way on every practice, so it was only fun and I enjoyed it a lot.
We think that it's very important. First of all, it's very motivational, right? You get to feel the ball, the heaviness, you see how they prepare, you see their attitude. It's very nice to feel how the best ones are, because then you set the mark where you are trying to, what you are trying to achieve. So that's super.
Comme Carlos Alcaraz, Budkov Kjaer est complet. Il sait jouer sur toutes les surfaces, mais il a sa préférence, totalement assumée.
I like all surfaces. Grass is my favorite, but a bit controversial, but yeah, grass is my favorite, but clay is of course fun to play on. I have qualities that can suit every surface. On the clay I'm quite strong and play with much topspin, but for example for the grass I have a good serve, so every part of my game can suit everywhere, so I'm an all-rounder, so I wouldn't say I'm a certain surface player. I can play on every.
L'ocre de l'ITF junior de Beaulieu lui aura parfaitement réussi. Robuste, capable de générer de la puissance au service et avec une impression de facilité du fond de court, il n'aura perdu que 2 sets sur la semaine. En demi-finale, il écrase le français Lucas Mariano, 6-2, 6-0.
He's a wild card here, Lucas, so I've never seen him play actually, so it was my first time seeing him. So no, of course, I've played a lot of matches this year, doing quite well, so I'm of course confident and trying to play with that in every match. So it was not the toughest match, it was quite short and I got the walkover yesterday, so I'm full of energy and hoping to play my best tennis in the final.
Son meilleur tennis, Nicolai le jouera en finale face au surprenant Suisse et chouchou du public Henri Bernet, qui n'avait jusque-là pas concédé le moindre set. À Beaulieu, le Norvégien s'offre un premier titre sur le circuit junior cette saison, après une demi-finale à l'Open d'Australie et une finale perdue à Traralgon un peu plus tôt dans la saison.
Tough conditions today, a bit colder, rain and stuff like this. Henry of course has zero pressure on him coming into the tournament unseeded, and I'm the first seed, so all pressure is on me. He's a Swiss guy, close to France, he can speak the language, so I understand that they want to support a player that can speak their language. It's normal that you support the underdog. You always want the cool story that the underdog won the match, so no, it was normal. And he's French and everything, so it was okay, but of course good to win the match to silence them.
Le fruit d'un travail entrepris depuis plusieurs années et le début d'un rêve qu'il tutoie de plus en plus.
My dream is to live off tennis, to make a living off it, to play this beautiful sport that I love. So hopefully in a couple of years I'm on the tour and can live off playing there and having people around me that support me. So my dream in tennis is just to live off it and to play it because I love it.
It's a long way in tennis, but you must enjoy every step. We would like to try to be #1 in the World Juniors this year, and Nicolai would love to win a Grand Slam Junior. Then we are starting on the pro level. Now Nicolai already won his first professional tournament 3-4 weeks ago. So he has touched upon the pro level or the lower level of the pro level. For sure we know that it's many steps on that pro level career, but we have a positive mindset that it's possible.
I'm a last year junior, so I want to develop my game on the ATP Tour. I just won a future, a 15,000 some weeks ago, so yeah, I'm trying to develop into the ATP Tour and to get on the Challenger Tour. It's the goal. It's close, but of course it's very difficult. Many people try and fail, and many people success also, but it's tough, you know.
I was the CEO of Norwegian tennis for 5 years. Those were the years when Casper Ruud was becoming #1 as a junior, how he his transition to the pro ranks. We have the bigger picture and just see it as a process and try to support him in that. And we have knowledge about so many players and what was the success and failures. So we try to make it a nice experience for Nicolai.
L'ascension est fulgurante pour le crack norvégien, mais la route est encore longue. Avec un père qui a œuvré avec réussite dans la carrière de Casper Ruud, nul doute que l'éclosion de Nicolai au plus haut niveau n'est qu'une question de temps.